Hello, dear students, and welcome to English for Palestine, grade 12. And today we're going to start with Reading Plus, Unit 4, Money Talks, Reading Comprehension. Now, as usual, we're going to look for our learning objectives. Now, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to complete the text with specific words or phrases, answer specific questions about the text, identify some references, and identify the meaning of specific words. Let's start with the first part. Paragraph 1. Now, read the paragraph and answer the following questions. And of course, you are already accustomed to this. You will start reading, but before start reading this paragraph, you are going to have a look at the questions. Now, which statement is considered to be controversial to some people? Again, which statement is considered to be controversial to some people? Number 2, this refers to. There is also another question, all right, but it will be like a surprise question for you. So you will read the text or this paragraph very carefully in order to be able to answer the surprise question. Okay? I'll give you 2 minutes and then we'll complete. Okay, good. I think we're done. Now let's move to our questions. Which statement is considered to be controversial to some people? What do you think this statement is? Let's see. Rich people are not happier than poor people. Number 2. This refers to. Yes, rich people are not happier than poor people. Okay, now we're done with these 2 questions. Now let's move to our surprise question. Okay, now our big surprise, and it's a big question also. Okay, complete the following table. As you can see, I have 2 parts. The first part, evidence the writer mentions to prove that rich people are not happier than poor people. I need the evidence that the writer mentioned in the text. Okay? Number 2, happiness is measured more precisely than before due to. Because of what? All right? Now, I told you that you have your books right now, so I think you can find the answer. Okay? So, let's see the answers. Yes, very good. Levels of stress and depression in richer countries are rising. People are less satisfied with their lives. Very good. Now, let's see how it is being measured. Happiness is being measured. Development in biology and psychology. Okay? Development in biology and psychology. Excellent, everyone. Let's move to our next part. Paragraph 2. As usual, read the paragraph and answer the following questions. Now let's have a look at the questions before, then you come back to the text. Number 1. What does the recent study in the UK show? 2. Decide whether the following statement is true or false. This is our second question. Now the sentence is, according to the study, extra income is always associated with increased happiness. Again, according to the study, extra income is always associated with increased happiness. Now, start reading and then we'll check your answers. Okay, now let's check your answers and see what you have done. Number 1, what does the recent study in the UK show? Let's see. The recent study in the UK has shown that overall happiness has peaked in the mid of 1970s and has been declining ever since. Okay, good job. Number 2, true or false? According to the study, extra income is always associated with increased happiness. Is the statement true or false? Let's see. False. Yes, it is false. Very good. Now, paragraph 3. Read the paragraph and answer the following questions. Again, let's move to the questions and then we'll come back to our paragraph. Now, the first question, what did the writer notice about people in poorer countries? What did the writer notice about the people in poorer countries? Okay, number B, complete the following sentences. Number 1, line 5. The writer says, I am not poverty. Okay? Number 2, people in complain less than people in richer nations. Okay? So I'll let you go to the paragraph, read it silently, and then try to answer these questions. Then we come back to check your answers. Okay? All right. I think you're done. Let's move to check your answers. What did the writer notice about people in poorer countries? Your answer is yes. They smile, laugh, socialize more and complain less than those in richer countries. Okay? Number B. Complete the following sentences. Line 5. The writer says, I'm not romanticizing poverty. Excellent. Number 2, people in poor countries. Very good. Complain less than people in richer nations. Okay, let's see. Paragraph 4. Now, read the paragraph and answer the following questions. As you notice, I have like 4 highlighted words, pronouns, and phrases, or maybe like they, I, you, and of course 3 or 4 phrases. So after reading this paragraph, it takes a little bit longer, but you have to answer the questions that they follow. So let's have a look at the questions. According to the writer, why do people spend much time and effort on being richer? Okay, so let's move back to the paragraph, read it silently, and try to answer this question. Okay? Okay, now, I think you're finished. Now, according to the writer, why do people spend much time and effort on being richer? And your answer is, it's a kind of addiction. It's a kind of addiction. Okay? Now, in paragraph 4, I told you before that we have 4 highlighted words. So I need you to find what these pronouns, okay, refer to. What do the following words or pronouns refer to in paragraph 4? And the words are, and the pronouns are 1, they, line 3, 2, I, line 5, 3, you, line 7, and finally, number 4, 3 or 4 also in line number 7. I think you remember these words. If you do not remember them, you can just check your books and you will find these words and pronouns there. Okay, let's check your answers. They, line 3, refers to, yes, to people. 2, I, line 5, refers to the writer. Excellent job. Number 3, you, line 7, refers to the reader. Very good. And finally, 3 or 4, line 7. Number 4, 3 or 4, line 7 refers to luxury cars. Okay, very good. Now, let's move to our favorite part, which is the task. Yes, it is. Now, our task is going to be complete the sentences with words from the text that have almost the same meaning as the words in brackets. Now, I think we have reached to the end of our lesson. We hope to see you soon. Goodbye.